Louie Gohmert has harsh words, it says here. I'm reading from the Huffington Post Molly Riley story. He has some tough words for federal judges who've been ruling in favor of same-sex marriages all across the country. By the way, the fact that it's federal judges should give you an indication that Louie Gohmert, you're going to lose this. He claims these judges need some basic plumbing lessons. Basically, we haven't seen any biological evidence to support marriage between a man and a woman. Now, that's a great thing to have Louie Gohmert quote, because what he was saying in his defense, a rare mode of defending Louie Gohmert, he was saying that that's sort of essentially what the judges have been saying. But Gohmert continues, here's the big one, they need some basic plumbing lessons. For one, omnipotent, omniscious, ubiquitous. You know he's so psyched that he got those 3 words out. Bang, bang, bang. He's so smart. It was such a good day for Louie Gohmert. From one omnipotent, omniscious, ubiquitous federal judge who is wise beyond his education to say, to make such a declaration about the law, I think, requires revisiting by each state and compliance with the U.S. Supreme Court. The quote didn't really finish as strongly as it started. Gohmert continues, for them, I don't know what kind of cloistered walls this court has been behind, he said of the justices, and of course it's many, many courts. They were not aware that the most wise man in history, Solomon, I didn't know that, said there's nothing new under the sun, and this isn't new. It's been tried over and over again, and it's usually tried at the end of a great civilization. Finally, Gohmert added that he thinks that support of gay marriage in the United States means that the United States is on the road to the dustbin of history. God, that guy is a remarkable clown. And so I don't know, the Holy Roman Empire lasted for 1,006 years. And I don't think men were just fucking each other in the ass for the last few years. I'm pretty sure they were doing it the whole time. And I don't know, maybe the empire fell because it got too big and couldn't control itself and tried to control people who wanted to be free from a central authority in Rome. I don't know. But you know what? Maybe it's because the guys were having gay sex. It could have been that. It's always the guys. It's never the ladies that anybody really objects to. Louie Gohmert's a clown. He's got to be one of the 175 dumbest men in the country. But there he is in Congress and speaking before like the Heritage Foundation. Somebody trotted him out to speak. Who was it here? Yep, it was the Heritage Foundation. This is how horrible does this event seem? Speaking during a Conversations with Conservatives event hosted by the Heritage Foundation on Wednesday. Oy. Oh, I can't imagine anything less pleasant or less fun than that. But there's Louie Gohmert talking about and you know, it's easy to make fun of him, but he's a hateful man, and he's a bigot, and he's mean, and he's un-American, and he brings shame onto the United States Congress, which is saying something. So I promised you this earlier in this. Can we put the other, before we leave Gohmert, can we just see the first part of that? There we go. Let's just make sure that that's the thing we end on. There we go. Now I conclude the Louie Gohmert portion of this broadcast.